1, 2. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Five, four, three, two, one. Hold on to your seats, because here we go.
You won't hear. Nobody can. House ends. We're fixing it. Yeah, there. It's on the house. April, down here on the field, all of the students are filing in for Monday Night Lights, one of the first experiences that we have here for the new students at West Virginia University. A lot of fun that these students are having on the field behind me, and so much to look forward to later on this evening. We're going to get to hear from some of our favorite Mountaineers. The university president will be stopping by, Gordon Gee, our new provost, Marianne Reed, as well as Timmy Eads, the Mountaineer, our women's soccer coach, Nikki Izzo Brown, and our new football coach this year, Neil Brown. Of course, this is his house. We got a lot of activities going on the field. Beach balls are out in full force. There's also some huge letters spelling out "Let's Go," where all of these students can go and get their photos taken. And we've got a big flag for this entire class of 2023. The students will be signing that, and it'll be a special new tradition that we're starting here at West Virginia. But hey, we have a new tradition right here, which is the PRT race on the field. We got two poor individuals here who have sacrificed themselves for the cause. What's your name? Where are you from?
I'm Jacob Morgan from Hurricane, West Virginia.
All right, and you?
Jalen Snotter from Phoenix, Arizona.
All right, so here we go. These two are going to run from the 25-yard line out to Timmy Eads, the Mountaineer, at the 50, and all the way back. The winner's going to get a great prize. You guys ready? Ready, set, go. Oh, it's a close race. Let's hear it for these two guys. They got to come on back. Here we go. Is Jalen going to get it? Uh-oh. Oh, it's a photo finish, but I think Jalen gets the win. Congratulations, sir. Hey, what was the key to success here?
Just hard work and determination.
Anybody want to give a shout out to?
Just myself on my hard work to get here.
There we go. We heard that this man is a state champion on track, so I think you were at a bit of a disadvantage. But look, we're going to have plenty going on the rest of the evening. We got some trivia, see how much these new freshmen know about West Virginia University. We're going to have a campus map. I'm sure they all know where their classes are, but we'll test them coming up. And for now, though, we'll send it back up into the press box to April. Cool, thank you everybody for being fun.
All right, so with any time you do something for the first time, there are a couple of little glitches here and there, so bear with us as we work through a few of the technicalities of putting on a big production like this. Multiple cameras, multiple locations, so there may be a few little bumps along the way, but we promise we're going to make things as smooth as possible. Sort of like that PRT race. They had a couple of challenges along the way, but in the end, it ended up all right. And speaking of a few bumps along the way, but everything ends up being okay, I have Corey Ferris, the Dean of Students here at West Virginia University with me. And Corey, I think for every student, there's that feeling that when they're a first-time student, they don't know where to go, what to do, what's going to happen. And you and your office at Student Life is really here to make everyone feel right at home.
You're absolutely right. We've got a great team of people. We know that students are learning. We've got resident assistants that are on the floor with our students living in the residence halls to answer questions. We've got commuter assistants for our commuter students. But any office on campus, all a student needs to do is go and ask the question. We're here because we were all new, whether we were students here or whether we were new employees. We know what it's like to be new.
In addition to the students who are down on the field here in the stadium watching this live stream, we have a lot of parents, grandparents, the extended Mountaineer family, as well as upperclassmen who might be tuning in tonight. What advice do you have for them as they're either coming onto campus as a new student, a returning student, or they have a student here on campus that they're supporting?
Well, I would say to keep loving your student, keep supporting them, and pay attention to the Mountaineer Parents Club e-news that we send out to them regularly, the Parent Electronic News, because we share great information then that you can share with your students. But keep loving your students because together we're going to help them be successful and graduate from WVU.
And it's really events like Monday Night Lights and the other events that are part of Welcome Week that really help students feel like they're part of this new Mountaineer community, right?
Absolutely. So part of Welcome Week, quite frankly, is to help students engage with campus quickly, meet friends quickly, develop some of those lifelong friendships and learn the campus, learn the services that we've got to offer. But really, we want to make sure each student finds their place, their niche at WVU so they can be successful.
And in order to learn more about all the ways that they might be able to fit in a variety of ways, visit the Student Life website. It's studentlife.wvu.edu. Corey, thanks so much for taking the time to spend with us. I know it's a very, very busy week as we get ready for the first day of classes on Wednesday.
Absolutely, thanks. And I'm excited the students are here, and I'm happy to welcome them, and as many of us are.
All right, Corey, thanks so much. Jeff, back to you.
Well, April, down here on the field, one of the new things that we're doing this year in addition to this live program is these enormous letters. Let's go, the Flying WV. All of these students have a chance to get this photo taken here on the field. It's one of the new traditions that we're starting here at Monday Night Lights, and as you can see, it's catching on. The line is forming. Come on down here. We're taking professional photos of anybody who wants to be with this Let's Go message, and keep an eye out for this all throughout the school year. These letters will be all throughout our campus, a chance for you to take a photo with some of the most iconic places at West Virginia University. And while you're down here on the field, head to the end zone, go to one of the tunnels, and you can sign your name on the Class of 2023 flag here at West Virginia University. April, back up to you.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to think about what I should say.
I was so nervous. I wasn't sure how I was going to fit in. I wasn't sure if business is what I even wanted to do.
It's the first week of class. I just cried. I cried a lot.
It was kind of really like a shell shock for me because it was just really big. Everything was different.
I was really uncomfortable leaving home.
I felt like a little fish in a big pond.
I was definitely really nervous coming up here. I had a bunch of butterflies.
Kind of a daunting task at first.
Went into my first class and was like, this is not what I want to do.
I got lost in the Health Science Center and was terrified for my life, and I was just like, I'm going to be late for my first class.
It was a classroom that looked just like a classroom I had in high school, filled with kids that looked just as nervous as me. All the nerves just melted away as soon as I walked in and sat down.
It was really warm out. Everybody was kind of out here throwing football, passing frisbee, and you know, all these people had their dogs out here, and I thought, you know, this is so cool. I want to be involved with something like this.
I helped host the Greek games, which is pretty much like a big social event for all the Greeks to come out on the green. In that moment, I realized, like, hey, I am at home. I am a Mountaineer.
And so when I came here and I walked into this room filled with people that were exactly like me, that really just, it felt like I finally found my place and I finally found my people.
And I walked in there, first meeting, I realized, wow, this is a whole room of people who are also working toward their own visions of ways that they can improve the school for other students. And that was just really inspiring for me, and I never missed another SG meeting through the rest of my college career.
So I work in the Department of Student Engagement and Leadership, and we're pretty much like the hub for all the, student organizations on campus. I think that should be your first step. Go to the Department of Student Engagement and Leadership, but you also want to have to take the initiative.
Don't just focus on GPA. Focus on how you can help your community. Focus on how you can help others around you.
Just as simple as saying hi and being nice to someone can really make or break you. And ultimately, that's what you really come here for, is to build those new experiences.
Don't be afraid to show up to a meeting. Don't be afraid to reach out to someone via email, because odds are, people are looking for more people to get involved, but it doesn't have to be so intimidating if you just take it one step at a time.
I joined as many clubs as possible. Even if I didn't like it, I was just like, let me see what these people are about. Let me see what this club's about.
Definitely my advice is to go on an orientation trip. You will meet amazing people who will definitely be with you throughout college.
One thing that helped me and that a lot of people don't use enough is the rec center. There's a lot that comes from exercising. So I started taking body pump classes and Zumba classes, and that helped me get over that hump.
Up All Night is one of my favorites. Going to Up All Night and spending the night in a safe way with your friends at the Mountain Lair, eating free food, which is huge.
Knowing people in the class that will check up and make sure you do your homework will save your life.
First time here, you meet new people, and everybody just wants to help. They want to help you grow. They want to see you, be the best Mountaineer you can be.
those students have a lot of great advice for their fellow students here at WVU. I'm joined by another great student here at the university. Kate Dye's with me. She's the president of the Student Government Association here at WVU. Kate, thanks for being with us. And I'm curious, what is SGA? A lot of people might have heard of the Student Government Association, but they don't really know what it does. So tell us a little bit about SGA.
Okay. Do you want to take this?
Okay, I'll take it for you.
Student government, we are an advocacy group for student issues. We act as the student voice with direct contact to WVU administration. We plan campus-wide events and we write legislation on student issues in hopes that the university will listen to us.
So I have to ask, what made you want to be a part of SGA and in particular to run as president?
Well, I saw when I got on campus that SGA, it's the heart of student life, and I really wanted to be involved with that. Also, I wanted to use my time, my 4 years here, to make an impact on this campus. And I started as a freshman, so I worked my way up, and I realized that I'm going to my senior year, and it was a great opportunity to give back to the university.
So whether it's the Student Government Association or whether it's another student organization on campus, what advice do you give to someone who says, you know, I want to get involved, I want to learn more about how I can make a difference on campus?
Just reach out. There are so many opportunities to get involved on campus. All you have to do is look online, ask your fellow students. We have almost 500 clubs to get involved with.
And I know that you'll be sharing a lot of information online, on social media, about elections and all of the things that SGA is going to be working on through the semester. Kate, thanks so much for being with us. And don't forget, check out studentlife.wvu.edu for a lot of information, not just about SGA, but all the other student organizations and opportunities available here on the campus. Jeff?
Well, April, we talked about it before. Here is that Let's Go Class of 2023 flag. You can see all the students over here signing their names. If anybody down here hasn't signed your name yet, be sure to come on down and add your name to the legacy of the Class of 2023. Well, I'm joined now for a trivia segment with Taylor and Mara. We're going to ask them 3 questions about their new school, see how well they know WVU. Are you two ready?
Yeah.
Ready?
As best as I can be.
All right, hey, that's all we can ask for. So first question, we'll give you 3 possible choices. What is the original name of West Virginia University? Is it A, Woodburn College, B, the Agricultural College of West Virginia, or C, it's always been West Virginia University? Mara.
C.
That is incorrect. B is correct. It's the Agricultural College of West Virginia. So if Taylor gets one more right, she wins today's prize. We're going to move on over here. Come on with me, Taylor and Mara. We're going to try to get ourselves a bit of a better signal. Of course, we're going to get the camera to follow us so we can get some folks to get out of the way here. All right, here we go. So a couple more questions. Number 2, before it was the Mountaineers, what was our mascot? Was it A, snakes, B, miners, or C, mountaineers? Taylor?
Mountaineers.
It was not the Mountaineers always. There was something else. You got a guess?
B.
It was not B.
A.
Okay, there we go. All that was left was A. Let's do one more question just to see if we can get one of you to get 2 of these questions right. We'll go with number 3. Who was the first graduate of West Virginia University? Was it A, Jerry West, B, Don Knotts, or C, Marmaduke Dent? Mara.
B.
Not B. Taylor?
A.
Not A. Well, hey, what we've learned is that we have to get more of these trivia questions to our freshmen so they know more about their university. But the correct answer, the first graduate for WVU, Marmaduke Dent. We're going to give both of you a nice prize to go home with today. Thanks a lot for playing.
Thank you.
All right, now we'll go back up to April in the booth.
All right, Jeff, thanks so much. Man, Marmaduke Dent, I love that name if nothing else. Just a reminder, this is our first pre-show live stream event for Monday Night Lights. We're on YouTube and Facebook. Our Monday Night Lights event here at Milan Puskar Stadium starts at 8 o'clock, but we wanted to give a lot of people who maybe don't get a chance to be here at the stadium an inside look at the event and also provide a little extra information. By the way, if you're posting on social media tonight, be sure to use the hashtag WVU23, because of course we're talking about the class of 2023.
Exactly. Yes, we are.
And if you're wondering who this handsome man in uniform beside me is, it is W.P. Chedester, the Chief of Police of the University Police Department here at WVU. Thanks so much for being with me.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. Thank you.
This has been a really busy few days for you guys. You managed to get everyone moved into campus, so that's a feat.
Yeah.
But now it's really trying to get everyone comfortable with campus, right? Making them feel like they're at home, whether they're a new student or a returning student. And your officers, your department really plays a big role in that.
Yeah, yes it does. Like I say, I've been here for 17 years now. So when you see the Mountaineer on the patch, you know, we're here for the students. That's our big thing. So we play a huge role in move-in and everything they do. So.
What are some of the resources that are available? I think, a lot of times we think about, we see the officers walking around campus, you see them in the cruisers, maybe on their bikes or with the K-9 units, but UPD really offers a great number of resources, including a lot of training opportunities.
Oh yeah, we have everything you can think of from like I say, protect classes for everyone. We have safety classes for everyone. If you go to our website, police.wvu.edu, or our new website where we brought in safety all together, it's safety.wvu.edu, you can find all the information you need about anything police or safety-wise.
A couple of examples. We know there are a lot of concerns, a lot of questions these days about safety on campus as it relates to active shooter situations. Your department conducts regular training sessions for that. You have a lot of information. There is also a lot of information about things like stranger danger, how to use the Live Safe app, and how to sign up for that Live Safe app too.
And that is something I really want to push. I encourage every student to go to our website, go to the safety website. You can go to the Play Store, you can go to iTunes, download the Live Safe app. It goes directly into our comm center, and that's how you can contact us just with your phone.
It can be a little intimidating, especially if you're a young person, to see someone in uniform. I have to think, though, that your advice is if one of our students or a faculty member, a staff member, or a visitor to campus sees one of your officers around on campus, that you don't want them to walk the other direction. You'd really prefer that they walk right up, shake their hand, and start a conversation.
We definitely would, and actually we do a lot of that too, so don't be afraid when you see us coming up. It doesn't mean you did anything wrong. A lot of times we'll just stop by and want to have a conversation. Like I say, when you see the Mountaineer on the patch, you're part of the family, and don't be afraid to talk to us.
All right, well, Chief Chedester, thank you so much. And don't forget those two websites, police.wvu.edu, a great source for information. And then we've pulled all of that safety information from all kinds of areas at the university that you might be interested in into one place. And that one place is safety.wvu.edu. Jeff, back down to you on the field.
Thanks, April. So much going on. We came from one end zone all the way to the other. Behind us right now, we've got a couple of games of cornhole going on as these new freshmen get to know one another and get to know their new university. As we saw with trivia, well, they need to know it just a little bit better. We got beach balls all over the place. We got the ultimate Frisbee team over here as well. But these are all the newest members of the Mountaineer community, and in 4 years, they're going to be graduating, walking across that stage and getting their degree. But back in May, we talked to some of the most recent graduates of West Virginia University and asked them, what advice would you give to this year's freshman class?
So freshman class, what would I tell you?
Don't go to class and then go home in between classes. If you stay on campus and work from your first class to your last class, you're going to have your homework done and studied pretty hard, and then at night you can do whatever you want.
Focus on your study and then do whatever you want.
I would tell incoming freshmen, definitely you need to learn time management from the beginning. School's tough and college is a whole different level, so just make sure that you organize your time. Make sure you also make some time to do some fun things, whether it's a hobby or lifting, hanging out with friends. Make sure you're doing something to, balance. It's all about balance and time management.
I'd say to the freshmen incoming, don't let anybody or anything hold you back. Just, put your head in the right direction and just keep going.
Go for your goals no matter what. Just try your hardest, and no matter what, just stay positive, because positivity goes a long way.
Study hard and take advantage of all the resources you have here, and you can definitely
do what you want to do with a degree here and with an education here.
Don't take a day off. Basically, you're going to blink and you're going to be graduating in a week. It's crazy how fast time flies here.
Have fun, enjoy your time here, but also know you're here for school. Know what you want, know how to get it, and try your best in the process. You're going to fall, you're going to fail sometimes, but you're going to succeed eventually. So just keep trying and do your best.
You know who else is great at giving advice? Resident assistants at West Virginia University. And I just happen to have one of the best on our campus. Tori Knotts is with me. Why did you want to be a resident assistant here at WVU?
So when I first came to WVU, I had a really good RA my freshman year. Her name was Sydney Luther, and she kind of is what inspired me to be the RA that I am today.
Where are you an RA, and what exactly do you do in that job?
So I'm currently at Seneca Hall. I work with all of our students that are living in our residence halls and kind of work to mentor them and try to figure out where they need to go and what resources they need and to connect them to those resources.
I have to imagine that you have a lot of questions from students, especially those first-time students as they're in the residence halls. What's your best advice for new students?
My best advice is to connect with anyone that you can on campus, whether it be your RA, your professors, your TAs, or just other students and other upperclassmen on campus. Just try to make as many connections as you can. The 4 years seems like a long time, but it goes by really fast.
And if there are questions that Tori, although I cannot imagine that there is a question she doesn't know the answer to, if you have questions that you can't find an answer to right away, be sure to check out housing.wvu.edu. It has a lot of information. But Tori, what is your biggest piece of advice for those people who've maybe kind of been there, done that, and can serve as a mentor for those younger students coming to campus?
Just to be yourself and get out there, get involved on campus. There's so many different things, and let these 4 years or more than 4 years really make a difference in your life.
Tori, thank you so much. Jeff, back to you.
April, we've tested these students' smarts. Now it's time to test their strength with an old-fashioned game of tug of war. We got two teams joining us right now. We're starting at the 40-yard line. One of these teams needs to carry the other one 5 yards in order to win today's prize, which will be extra food for tomorrow's Food Fest, with Food Fest and Fall Fest coming up tomorrow night on campus. You guys ready? All right. 1, 2, 3, go! It's close. Can we get them 5 yards? Keep going. Uh-oh, putting up a fight. And we're almost there. The team to my left is the winners. Great job, guys. Hey, who do we got over here? What's their name?
Stephen Hoagland.
Stephen, where are you from?
South Jersey.
South Jersey, winning the game today against the other team. Congratulations, everybody. You're going to get extra food tomorrow night at Food Fest. Sounds good?
Oh, yeah, sounds great.
Very good. All right. Hey, listen, at West Virginia University, we have all sorts of values that we hold our Mountaineer students and faculty to.
Here first.
WVU is number one. Check out this video, the values of West Virginia University.
Step out.
Our values define us. Values guide your purpose here in life and what you do every day and why you do it.
Your work ethic, the way you treat others, what you hold close to your heart.
It's so important, especially in college where there's so many opportunities to maybe not always do the right thing, to do the right thing. When things get tough and you're not sure where to go, being back on those values in order to keep going forward. Service.
Curiosity.
Respect.
Accountability.
Appreciation.
These values are what it means to be a mountaineer.
I want to be a medical professional, so it's, I guess, a duty to give back.
When the floods hit the southern part of the state, they recognized that there were people in our state in need. They were just being mountaineers and just willing to help. Being a land-grant institution, WVU was designed to do exactly that.
We're about curiosity, learning what you want to learn.
Meeting people is good because it helps you open up your mind. It gives you a way to see the world in another perspective.
I studied abroad in South Korea,
I think those kind of experiences are really important for us, to be curious and to be willing to stretch ourselves and to be a little uncomfortable.
I like to show people respect no matter who it is.
It's always nice to be respectful or kind to everybody else you meet, because you never know when down the line that same person's going to be able to help you out, return the favor. Just a little bit goes a long way.
Being respectful to your fellow Mountaineers, accountability to yourself to getting your work done, and just accountability to your friends and your family to make sure that you're always treating them well and looking out for them as well.
You want to show that you can be professional, that other people can trust you. It's just important.
Sometimes we forget to appreciate the small moments and not take what we have for granted.
You're going to be so much happier as a person, and you're going to make other people happy too when you express your gratitude to them.
Sometimes you're just having a sad day, and someone just appreciating you being human is enough for me to be fine.
Service,
Curiosity,
respect,
accountability,
appreciation.
If you remember these values and remember that that's how you succeed, they're going to help you stay on track and still have a blast.
Because WV is not just a university, but it's a home, and it's a home that tries to bring everyone together.
After you make it through freshman year, which you will make it through freshman year, having those values will make it so much easier to tell people your story at WVU and to have it come across very clear why WVU changed your life and why you'll forever be a Mountaineer.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go!
Those values really are at the core of what makes a Mountaineer, and no one knows that better than our Vice President for Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion here at West Virginia University, Misha Poore. Misha, thanks for being with us. What is the Division of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion? It covers a lot of territory.
It does. You know, first, thank you for having us. We're excited. One thing that's very amazing about WVU is we have 30,000 students, but we are one WVU. And that means you bring all of yourself. No matter your race, your religion, your sexual orientation, whatever it might be, you're welcomed here. And diversity is fluid for everyone. And so whatever that means to you, we try to make sure you find your home here.
Diversity, equity, and inclusion here at WVU. Your office really handles a wide variety of issues, everything from helping people feel like they're included, that they're part of a diverse community here at the university, but you also tackle some tough issues like Title IX investigations, sexual assault, education, as well as investigations. Talk a little bit about all of those things that your office is busy every day handling.
Yeah, so we basically have a whole suite of investigators. And one of the things we take very seriously. We recognize that there's sometimes we have to investigate matters. And so we want people to feel very comfortable coming to us with those opportunities to talk with us and allow us to really give them resources. You know, we deal with people who definitely sometimes have anxiety. We make sure that we look into Caruth. We have a great university service for students. If you're dealing with something like that, we deal with that as well. We have ADA compliance in our office. So if you're feeling like you need some resources for that, we make sure that's available to you. So all we need people to do is to reach out when something gets uncomfortable in regards of people doing, you know, you feel like you might be exposed to some inappropriate behavior. You have to step up and make sure that we're able to know what's going on.
And education's a really big part of that, making people aware. And if you want to find some resources and learn a little bit more about, we affectionately call them DEI on WVU's campus, be sure to visit diversity.wvu.edu. Tell me a little bit about some of the things that you have coming up. I know you're going to be visible on campus.
We are. We're going to have some pop-up shops. So you're going to see me on campus. I want all of our students to come up to me. You'll see me, say, hey, Vice President, how are you doing? I want to know you. So we want to talk about some of your issues. You're going to have a new launch of our website. So you're going to be able to give me some things you want me to talk about, and I'm going to respond back to you. We want you to really feel like this office works for you. We're here for you. You're here for us, and we're going to do this collectively together.
All right. Well, Misha, I see more and more students collecting on the field right on that flying WV behind us. Don't forget, that's diversity.wvu.edu if you want more information. But right now, it looks like we have a lot of students getting together down there. Jeff, let's check back in with you.
Thank you, April. It's another chance for these freshmen to prove how much they know about West Virginia University with another trivia segment. We got Brad, who is totally lacking confidence right now, going up against Sohan, and his older brother is a WVU graduate, so we think hopefully he'll be able to get a couple of these right. So question number one, gentlemen, what does PRT stand for? And your options are A, private rail train, B, personal rapid transit, or C, public rapid train? And Brad goes up first.
B, personal rapid transit.
Look at that, you got it right. Brad up 1-0 right now. Ye of little faith. All right, so question number 2. Let's see if Sohan can get back into this. If you get it right, Brad, you win this. Number 2, who has the most points in WVU men's basketball history? Is it A, Deshaun Butler, B, Hot Rod Hundley, or C, Jerry West? Sohan.
I'm going to have to go with B.
B, Hot Rod Hundley is not right. Anybody else have a guess? A, Deshaun Butler. Not right.
All right, I'm going to go with Jerry West right here.
I don't know how Jerry West is not your first response to just about any question about basketball, but yes, Jerry West has the most points in team history, and those other 2 are the only other players who have scored more than 2,000 points in their career. So, this one is for the win. In which year did our logo, the Flying WV, make its debut? Was it A, 1867, was it B, 1980, or C, 1912? Sohan.
B.
B, 1980 is correct. The same year that this stadium made its debut, the same year that former WVU football coach Don Nealon took over the program and implemented the now world famous Flying WV. So Sohan, you get the victory. Brad, good game.
Yeah, thank you.
There we go. That's down here on the field. We'll send it back up to the press box to April.
Jeff, thank you very much. I can tell the students are having a ton of fun down there on the field. There are beach balls, those big letters they're posing with, all the games, and really just the opportunity to meet and mingle with one another. But we are getting closer and closer to the start of our official Monday Night Lights event right around 8 o'clock. So I need to ask our students here at Milan Puskar Stadium to start thinking about moving toward their seats up into the bleacher sections. Be sure to look for sections 124, 125, 126 and 127. We have a lot of volunteers there. You're going to be seeing these big gold arrows that'll help direct you to your seats, but start thinking about moving off the field toward the stands and into those sections 124, 125, 126, and 127. Doesn't mean you can't still have a lot of fun, but we have a lot more to come. And by the way, don't forget, if you are posting on social media tonight, be sure to use that hashtag WVU23 because we are talking about the class of 2023 this evening. This is our first live pre-show stream. We're on YouTube and Facebook, and our Monday Night Lights event will also be streamed starting at about 8 o'clock. I'll have the opportunity to hand the mic over to my colleague, Bill Nevin, who always does a fantastic job on the public address system here at Milan Puskar Stadium. So we're really looking forward to that. Right now, though, I'm going to send it back down to Jeff on the field.
Yeah, April, we're scrambling down here to show you what our downtown campus looks like here at West Virginia University. We've got 2 students here who are going to take a look at this map and tell us where a specific building is. We'll see how well they know our campus. Just a couple of days here for them. First of all, tell me your name.
Riley Cullen.
Riley?
Yeah.
All right, Riley and?
Tira.
Tira. Riley and Tira. Okay. Are either of you swimmers?
We both used to be.
They both used to be swimmers. Okay, so the question is, at Emore Hall, you can find an indoor swimming pool. Point to Emore Hall on that map. No, but close. You can keep trying. Somebody's going to get it right. That's not it.
Well, it's like on this road.
Ooh, that's true. It is on that road. You're getting close. That's Woodburn. All right, there you go. All right, Riley wins, and we almost all got hit by a beach ball. There you go, Riley. You're going to get a prize today. Congratulations. Riley knowing the campus just a little bit better, but hey, they've just been here for a couple of days now. They're all going to learn it before all is said and done. For now, though, we want everybody to start heading up into the seats, get ready for the main event, and we'll set it up to April in the press box.
All right, Jeff, thanks so much. And I'm with Kyle Sams, the Mountaineer Maniacs president. And a lot of people have probably seen the Mountaineer Maniacs. I'm sure they've heard the Mountaineer Maniacs if they've been to a football or a basketball game. But tell me a little bit about who the Maniacs are, what the group is all about.
So we are the official student section of WVU Athletics, and we're actually the largest student organization on campus. So we have about 4,000 members. And we actually just sold out of our Ultimate membership, but our basic membership is still alive. We do a lot more than athletics. We're involved in community service, and we try to support all of our athletic teams.
A lot of people probably see them in that section of Mountaineer Field right behind us there, right there in the center on the upper level of the visiting team side. What made you want to be involved and become a Maniac?
So I grew up a huge West Virginia fan. I've been cheering on the Mountaineers since I was born. So to get involved, I saw the Mountaineer Maniacs as that opportunity, and I've been on the executive board for 5 years now, and to be able to take over as executive director has been a great opportunity.
What are some of the things that you have in store for this coming season?
So on Thursday, actually, we have our biggest event of the year. It's called Maniac Madness. We're giving away our T-shirts. We'll have free pizza, and it will actually be here at the football stadium. And Coach Brown has been awesome, and he's going to have a practice, so you guys can come and watch a practice, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
And Maniacs, if people want to get some more information, if they're wondering, hey, can I be a Maniac, where can they learn more?
So you can check out our website, maniacs.wvu.edu, and our social media is very active. So Twitter at WVUManiacs, Instagram at WVUManiacs. You can always send us a DM or just tweet at us, and we'll be happy to answer any questions.
All right, Kyle Sams, the president of the Mountaineer Maniacs. Be a Maniac. Be a Mountaineer Maniac, right?
Let's
awesome. Jeff, back to you.
So these are the cheerleaders for the football team and for all of our sports here on campus. To get the microphone working once again, Alex Calvert joined us along with some of his teammates. You guys are going to be getting everybody hyped for the season. How much are you looking forward to kick off JMU coming here on the 31st?
You know, we've been doing a lot of prep over the past week or so for our preseason training. We're really excited. I've been around for classes for the summer. I've been checking around at the practice facility out back, and they got some really good new recruits. I think they've restored some faith, especially after the recruits coming out this past fall.
Well, let you guys give us a taste of what we can expect from the cheerleaders in the 2019 season.
Tim, you want to start? You getting out there?
Let's go, Mountaineers!
Let's go, Mountaineers! Let's go, Mountaineers! Let's go, Mountaineers! Let's go, Mountaineers! Let's go, Mountaineers!
I love seeing our cheerleaders in action, pumping up the crowd. Our students are beginning to make their way into the stands. So our Monday Night Lights event is going to start in just a few minutes. It's been great to be part of this first pre-show live stream event. I told you there'd be a few little bumps along the way, and we started off with a few of those, but guess what? It smoothed right out, and we had some great information, some wonderful guests. Our students were fantastic, and as I said, Jeff really did have the primo spot down there on the field in the middle of it all, and he did a great job. Jeff, thanks so much. On behalf of our entire team here at University Relations and West Virginia University, thanks so much for joining us. Be sure to stay with us because our live stream continues with our Monday Night Lights event here at Milan Puskar Stadium. I'm going to turn it over to Bill Nevin in the broadcast booth in a moment, but first, a quick reminder to our students, be sure to look for those sections 124, 125, 126, and 127. We have lots of volunteers helping you find the right spot. Just look for those big gold arrows if you're here inside the stadium. For all of you who might be watching our live stream at home or on your mobile devices and around, I just want to once again thank you for joining us. Know that the students are having a great kickoff week as part of Welcome Week. And if you'd like to learn more about some of the things that are happening here on the campus as we get ready for that first day of classes on Wednesday, be sure to visit welcomeweek.wvu.edu. Have a great evening, and it's time for Monday Night Lights in just a few moments.
Good evening, class of 2023. From all of us at West Virginia University, we welcome you to Milan Puskar Stadium, home to Monday Night Lights. Tonight, you'll learn what it means to be a Mountaineer. So let's get started.
Purpose you seek only reached at the peak? Or can you learn through the twists and turns? You see, for us, it's the journey, the day-to-day. It's our identity. It's our passion. It's our pride. Through winds of change, we find direction. Yes, you'll see us wander, but we aren't lost. An obstacle's an opportunity, because even if it knocks you down, you're surrounded by a community to lift you from the ground. And when you reach that summit, stake your claim. Let your flag fly high. Proudly proclaim, it's in our name. We're Mountaineers. Up here is where we thrive. So chart your path, pursue your peak, and let this adventure prove that the mountains you're assigned aren't just to climb, but to move.
To start our evening, we're going to hear from the man who can be spotted around campus sporting his famous bow ties. Please help me welcome the man who earlier this year was named the nation's best college president. Our selfie-loving, student-centric, energetic, and fun-loving president, E. Gordon Gee.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So, I love you guys. What a great class. Best class in the history of the university. Say that again, okay? Great. So what we're trying to accomplish tonight is to make certain that you see the university from the perspective of the fact that we love to have fun, we love to have joy, and we want to make certain that each and every one of you experience this Mountaineer moment. So I want to welcome every one of you. I want you to know that over the next year, we're going to accomplish a lot together, and you're going to make us great. So have a great evening. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Dr. Gee, and we love that bow tie you have on tonight. This summer, West Virginia University was proud to introduce a new provost, Mary Ann Reed. At WVU, our provost is responsible for all things academics, from professors to advising and everything in between. Let's meet Provost Reed.
I don't think many people grow up saying, I want to be a provost. I think most people don't know what a provost is. I grew up in a small town in Pennsylvania. And when I was a kid, I always said, I never want to live in a small town. And yet here I am. I was a faculty member for 11 years when I was asked to serve as the dean of the then Pearlie Isaac Reed School of Journalism, and later becoming the College of Media, and I was dean of that for 16 years. The provost is the person who makes sure that things are happening. So the president has this big vision of what he or she wants to do, and the provost is the one who has to make sure that all these things are in place to make sure those things happen. The provost, is a doer, is an organizer, helping make sure that all of these different units that are part of the institution work together and work for the good of the institution and to help realize the president's vision. West Virginia University has been a place of incredible opportunity for me. Professionally. It's a place where I thought I would come for a couple of years, but instead it's turned into a career and a life, and it's been incredibly rewarding. And the reason for that is because I have found this to be a place where if you have a great idea and you're willing to put your work into it, that you can make it happen. And so it's a place that encourages creativity, that supports your passions, and that allows you to grow as a professional and person. And so I love the university for that reason, and I see so much transformation happening with faculty, with students, and with leaders. And so I'm absolutely honored and privileged to be in the role that I'm in now, because I think I'm an example of how this university provides those opportunities.
And now, please welcome your provost,
I don't think many
Mary
people-
Ann Reed.
Hey guys! How you doing? Are you excited? Are you hot? Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so I want to welcome you to West Virginia University. And to clarify, what a provost does is I oversee all the academic programs. And my office sees some of the behavior issues related to academic performance. So, I'm kind of like the principal of West Virginia University. You don't want to end up in the principal's office. But I'm not worried about you, because you are the most gifted, academically gifted class we've had at West Virginia University. So you are superstars. However, you need to stay on the straight and narrow. So I'm here to give you some tips. Ready? Okay. First of all, we ask that you work hard and play smart. Play smart means the first year you are starting your marathon, okay? It's not a sprint. So pace yourself, okay? Don't lose it all the first mile, all right? Take care of yourself, eat well, sleep well, and manage your time and your energy. Look out for yourself and each other. WVU is a very caring place. We cheer each other when we're doing well. We support each other when we're down. We wear our flying WVU as a badge of honor and a symbol of our community pride. Know that you represent the entire university when you're on campus, when you're at a football game, or when you're just around town. You need to be responsible for maintaining our community and our brand. We want you to be open to experience and opportunity, as well as differing points of view. We are an inclusive community. We are respectful of differing points of view, different perspectives. People come here from all over the world. If you open up your mind and your heart, you will learn as much from the people around you as the books you read and the classes you attend. And finally, enjoy yourself in ways that are healthy and smart. So of course you're going to come to football games, right? Mountaineer Field on game day is the largest city in West Virginia. It's crazy. 70,000+ screaming fans, the marching band, the crowds, the plays. You're gonna love it. Okay. Also, we have a wonderful art museum. We have beautiful nature here. We have our rail trails. Take advantage of all that West Virginia has to offer. Class of 2023, be the best that you can be. This is your chance to make a mark on West Virginia University and the world. Good luck. Work hard. Ask for help if you need it. Enjoy the journey and never, ever end up in the principal's office.
Thank you, Provost Reed. While at West Virginia University, you'll hear the phrase, Mountaineers go first. And over the last few years, our students, faculty, and staff have broken barriers and pushed our university to new heights. It's up to you, the class of 2023, to keep that progress going. Here's what it really means to go first.
Without firsts, there is no new. No cutting edge, no hope. Without firsts, our state stands still. Our world waits. And what you see is forever what you get. Here, going first is in our blood. It's in our sweat. And it's in our nature. Going first means we're bold enough for big ideas and smart enough to launch them. It's why we go to the edge. And instead of going back, we build a bridge and we keep going. We go forth into a world of untapped energy, ready to be unearthed. Unproven theories, ready to be unlocked. And unwritten journeys, ready to unfold. These are the next frontiers. The new frontiers. Frontiers that will lead us to new cures, new laws, and new possibilities. All bound to lead our state and our country to a better quality of life. So we will go above. We will go beyond. And when everyone else goes back, Mountaineers go first. Let's go.
One of our university's most cherished traditions is our beloved mascot, the Mountaineer. Since 1934, WVU has had 66 Mountaineers to help us celebrate our most memorable moments. Through the Mountaineer, we are reminded of the strength, courage, perseverance, and friendliness of the people of West Virginia. Tonight, we welcome the 66th Mountaineer mascot, Timmy Eads, to share a few of our favorite traditions.
WVU, class of 2023. Welcome home. Looking back at my freshman year 2 years ago, one of my very favorite events the entire year was Monday Night Lights. And the reason for that is because this is the beginning. This is your new start. This is your new home. You look to your left or to your right. This is your new family. These are the people that you will be spending these next 4 years with, making some of the greatest memories of your entire life. Some of those memories will be made right here on Mountaineer Field in Milan Puskar Stadium. So I'm assuming that a good bit of you have probably been to Mountaineer games before, but I'm also going to assume that a lot of you probably haven't. So I'm going to help you all out. I'm here to help. We're going to do a couple cheers. We're going to learn some new stuff. So who's ready? All right, so I'll take it easy on you at first. So this was pretty simple. When I say let's go, what do you guys say? You all are pros. All right, you ready? We're going to do this 3 times. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Awesome. All right, so on game days, the ways this will work is that side will say let's go, This side will say Mountaineers. So what we're going to pretend is we're going to pretend this line right here down the middle is the field. You guys are Let's Go. You guys are Mountaineers. Can we do that? Are you ready on my command?
Mountaineers, let's go! Mountaineers, let's go! Mountaineers!
There we go. Give yourself a hand. All right, we're going to kick it up a notch. So how many of you have been to a WVU football game before? Raise your hand. Good bit. Good bit of you. All right. So you guys are going to have to help me out on this one. So this is our first down cheer. My man up in the press box, Bill Nevin, on his command, every time the Mountaineers get a first down, we do this cheer. And the way it starts is hands up in the air. Oh, get that going. And when Bill announces first down, we go W, V, U, clap. And whichever way we're going, so we'll say we're going this way, first down. Think we can do that? All right. We're not leaving until we master it. All right, you ready? So we're gonna get it going, and then Bill's gonna give his cue. And then we go down, clap, first down. Ready? Here we go.
First down, West Virginia.
WVU, first down. Pretty good. Pretty good. Should we do it one more time? All right, ready? Here we go.
First down, West Virginia.
WVU, first down. Awesome. All right, guys. Appreciate you all listening to me. You guys have the best year, best next 4 years of your entire life. This is going to be awesome. We're so happy to have you guys here at West Virginia University here in Morgantown. And let's go Mountaineers.
Thank you, Timmy. You'll see him at many of our home athletic events this fall, from football to soccer. And speaking of soccer, did you know that the Morgantown is home to one of the most successful women's soccer programs in the country? Our women's soccer program is led by Coach Nikki Izzo Brown, the only women's soccer coach in program history. In 23 seasons, her team has won 340 matches and has made it to the NCAA tournament an astounding 19 straight years. Please give a warm welcome to a true Mountaineer, Coach Nikki Izzo Brown.
So I'm here tonight. I'm here in football, but we're football. So I'm hoping you can come out to Dick Deleske and come watch the home opener to kick off this 2019 season with women's soccer, 7 o'clock. But with that being said, congratulations. Life's about making great choices. And each and every one of you made a great choice to come to WVU. I've had the pleasure for 24 years to deal with you freshmen. So I got one word of advice. Make good decisions. Do your homework first. Call your parents. Make new friends. Come to a soccer game. In all honesty, I've been very fortunate. I've made great relationships. All my success is based upon great Mountaineer spirit. And you guys make that happen. Don't take this lightly. The class of 223. Okay, so there's football, then there's Coach Neal. Everybody know Lizzo. I'm Izzo Brown. Neal Brown is football, and he's coming next. I thought I'd throw that out there. So you thought I was cool, because I'm Izzo Brown, like Lizzo. And I got cool shoes. In all honesty, make good choices. These are the best 4 years of your life. Athletics is nothing without you. Take on a game, especially women's soccer. Let's go, Mountaineers.
Thank you, Coach Izzo Brown. And now we are pleased to present to you one of West Virginia University's and the state's most revered traditions, the pride of West Virginia, the Mountaineer Marching Band, to perform its traditional football pregame show. And now, from the College of Creative Arts on the campus of West Virginia University, under the direction of Dr. Stephen Lytle and Assistant Director Dr. Matthew McCurry, we are proud to present the award-winning Pride of West Virginia, the Mountaineer Marching Band. The Pride is under the field direction of Madison Starcher from Morgantown, Jessica Hammersley from Martinsburg, Alyssa Bumpus from Ripley, and Trevor Hiltz from Baltimore, Maryland. The feature twirlers are Emily Cooper from Annapolis, Maryland, Jackie Rossick from Fayetteville, Jillian Swager from Niles, Ohio, Emily Reinhardt from Canton, Ohio, and Madison Ice from Amherst, Ohio. And now, would you please stand for the singing of the alma mater of West Virginia University, and please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem. Tonight, the alma mater will be conducted by Dr. Stephen Lytle, Director of the Pride of West Virginia. The national anthem will be conducted tonight by Dr. Scott Tobias, Director of Bands at West Virginia University. Now will you please join us as we honor America? As the band concludes its pregame show, we'd like to invite you to join us in the Let's Go Mountaineers cheer when the band inverts the state formation. And now, here is Hail West Virginia. the pride of West Virginia, the Mountaineer Marching Band. Students, be sure to get to your seats at least 20 minutes before the kickoff of each home game so you can cheer on the band. It's an experience you won't want to miss. Earlier this evening, you had the chance to walk on to Mountaineer Field, home to the WVU football program. Milan Puskar Stadium has been the site of some of the greatest victories and upsets in college football history. On Saturdays, this stadium fills with 60,000 fans and becomes the largest city in West Virginia. Together, the football team and all of its fans, as one family, set the scene of one of college football's greatest venues. Let's get a taste of what's to come this fall.
With the knowledge that anything can happen in football, on any given night, on any given field, it can happen, and they want it to happen tonight. The state of West Virginia is wired in. Keep that radio close by as the hills of West Virginia resound with the sounds of Golden football, and the West Virginia University Mountaineers are on the air.
Let them know. Leave no doubt tonight. Leave no doubt tonight. No doubt. They shouldn't have played the old gold blue. Not this night. Not this night. You out block, you out tackle, you out hit them, and you out hustle. It's Mountaineer pride. Nothing cheap. From the heart.
I love the state. I love I got a chance to play here, and this is awesome. This is the way I pictured it.
Please help me welcome the head football coach of the West Virginia Mountaineers, Neal Brown.
Thank you. Excited to be here. We brought our freshmen here as well, so give them a welcome. How about one more big hand for the pride of West Virginia? Great job tonight. Welcome to Almost Heaven. Appreciate you. I'm excited about you being here, starting your journey for 6 Saturdays this fall. This turns in to the biggest city in the state of West Virginia. And this is your football program, and we need to turn this stadium into the best home field advantage in all of college football. Our guys, for the last 17 days, and really going back to January 6th, when this staff started, they've worked extremely hard. They're proud to represent you, the state, and this great university. And college football, to me, is one of the best events, okay, that ever happens on a college campus. And when you're here in this stadium, I'm a big believer that the stadium takes the personality of the student section. If the students show up early, they stand up, they're loud, they stay, then it's like wildfire in the stadium, and it stays electric. And that's what we need to happen, not only against James Madison, but every game this fall. We need you, and I promise we'll play hard. We'll play the game the right way. I look forward to getting out on campus and meeting a lot of you all. And again, let's have fun. Welcome, Let's get started.
Thank you, Coach Brown, and welcome to the Mountaineer family. And now it's time for another tradition, the 2023 class photo at West Virginia University. Students, please stay in your seat until the marching band is in position and forms the shape of the state of West Virginia. And now that the band is ready, there are 4 staircase access points to field level. Please take a second to find the section you are sitting in and listen closely as to how you will enter the field. If you are sitting toward the front of sections 124 and 125, you will enter the field to your left at the nearest staircase. At this time, that volunteer should be holding a large gold arrow and gesturing to the exit. If you're sitting toward the back of sections 124 and 125, you will enter the field to your far left via a field entrance between sections 122 and 123. At this time, that volunteer should be holding a large gold arrow and gesturing to the exit. If you're sitting toward the front of sections 126, 127, and 128, you will enter the field to your right at the nearest staircase. At this time, that volunteer should be holding a large gold arrow and gesturing to the exit. And finally, if you're sitting toward the back of sections 126 and 127, you will enter the field to your far right via a field entrance between sections 128 and 129. And again, at this time, a volunteer should be holding a large gold arrow, gesturing to the exit. Please follow the directions of the volunteers. Once on the field, please pay attention to marching band staff members who will direct you to the correct access point to the interior of the state outline. You will notice band members in the middle of the state outline holding caution tape. Please do not cross those barriers until the caution tape is removed. This is to help us fill the state evenly for the best photo possible. Thank you. All right, students, practice your smile. Tag your social media posts with @WestVirginiaU to share them with us. Check out the big screen. It's coming together nicely. You'll be able to download your class photo at welcomeweek.wvu.edu/photos. That's welcomeweek.wvu.edu/photos. Eastern Panhandle, Potomac Highlands, you're looking great. Morgantown, of course, you're looking excellent. Once again, students, you'll be able to download your class photo at welcomeweek.wvu.edu/photos. That's welcomeweek.wvu.edu/photos. You're looking good. Squeeze in a little more. Hey, you, the one in the gold shirt. Move to the left a step. All right, students, you're going to have to squeeze in a good bit. We have a lot of students left to fit in the state. Once again, students, please squeeze in. As close as possible, please. The entrance to the state on the southern part of West Virginia still has some room. Check out the big screen. It's coming together really well. We still have some students, though, to fit in, so squeeze in tight, please. Once again, students, if we can ask you to squeeze in as much as possible. Okay, we're almost there, but we still have some students to still fit into the state, especially in southern West Virginia, also in the Potomac Highlands area. If you could squeeze in, please. Students in the middle part of the state near the Charleston area, please move north toward Morgantown a little to make more room in the southern part of the state. Thank you. Just a few more students to fit in, but we need to move closer, please. All right, if you're in the Huntington area, can you move toward Charleston? We still have some students in Ohio. That's not a good thing. We need them to move into West Virginia, near the Huntington area. Squeeze in, please. Eastern Panhandle, Martinsburg, we love the lights. Almost there. Those folks who were in Ohio have moved into West Virginia. Let's give them a hand. Take a look at the big board. Wow, looking great. Okay, we're all on the field. Now everyone, look up at the press box. Do you see Brian on the top of the press box? Wave for us, Brian. Okay, so I need everyone to look up at Brian and give us your best Mountaineer smile. On the count of 3, say cheese. 1, 2, 3. Okay, on the next count, say, let's go Mountaineers. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That was almost perfect. On the next count, wave to the camera. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. All right, we're going to do one more. I want to hear that Let's Go Mountaineers cheer really loud. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, now don't move yet. Please turn to your right and face the screen as we finish with the most revered tradition of all, swaying with our fellow Mountaineers as we sing Country Roads.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. me home, country roads. All my memories gather round her, mindless lady, stranger to blue water. Dark and dusty, painted on the sky, mist to taste of moonshine, teardrops in my eyes. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country roads. I hear her voice in the morning hours, she calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday, Lord, yesterday. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country road, take me home. Down country road, take me home. Down country road.
Students, please wait in your place while the Mountaineer Marching Band exits the stadium. That concludes the official program for Monday Night Lights. It's now time to pick up your official class T-shirt at our pizza party held right outside the stadium. Thanks to our sponsors, Papa John's and Coca-Cola, you can grab a slice of pizza and a beverage before you head back home. You will exit out through the home tunnel on your right and head to the upper silver parking lot where you'll find the party. Keep an eye out for our volunteers to show you the way. If you arrived on a bus, you can return to the downtown campus on buses after picking up your pizza. Those who walk to the stadium will be able to walk back with the assistance of officers from our University Police Department. Please be careful as you exit the stadium and be safe as you travel home. Remember, you will head to your academic session in the morning, and we'll see you tomorrow night at Food Fest and Fall Fest. Let's go, Mountaineers!